We are entering the 9 o'clock hour, and boy, has business really picked up with moderate to heavy snow being reported in the New York City metro. Getting a lot of reports here of snow quickly accumulating in many locations. An icy mess is setting up in central New Jersey, right around Freehold. Temperatures have fallen to around 30 degrees from a at the start of this event, it was around 33, 32 and a half. Now it's down to 30 with pure sleet in portions of, let's say, Freehold and snow being reported towards northeastern Monmouth County. So a real icy mess has developed in central New Jersey. Also, an icy mess with snow also showing up in eastern Pennsylvania. Southeastern Pennsylvania is an ice rink, and northeastern Pennsylvania is starting to pick up with a lot of that snow. We're seeing a lot of changing in the precipitation type based on the strong lifting that is moving through. When the strong lifting comes through, the atmosphere becomes colder and you end up with snow or sleet. When the lifting exits, that's when you start to see more of a freezing rain event. But what about plain rain? Well, that's where things get a little interesting. Take a look at the observations here, and the latest observations that are coming in now are showing winds starting to shift to the northwest. That means a new low pressure system's finally starting to take shape off the coast. Now, as we move on, that northwesterly wind is going to keep your freezing line from moving very quickly. And that is a major concern. It's something that I was very concerned about in southeastern Pennsylvania. But now we're going to have to be concerned about that in portions of central New Jersey as well, as those temperatures are just not rising. In fact, they just keep on falling down another zero point 0.2 degrees here, just about the last second, down to 30.5. So that tells you a lot about what is going on here with this heavy precipitation coming through. We're getting some reports of snow, some reports of freezing rain, sleet. As the liftings move through, we've gone from freezing rain here to freezing rain and sleet. Now it's pure sleet with some snowflakes mixing in. Periods of snow, moderate snow here around Newark. We're seeing snow and freezing fog with visibility down to a half a mile, 27 degrees in Newark. The New York City Metro, let's check out Caldwell. We're seeing moderate to heavy snow, visibility down to a fourth of a mile, 28 degrees. So you can see the setup here. This is not trending warm in any way, shape, or form. And as we take a look at the radar, notice everything's moving west to east, which is expected because the jet stream is pretty much zonal. So everything's rocketing through west to east. So your back end's right about here. This is where your 850 millibar low is, right about here. All your strong lifting is showing up right here. So you're seeing all this heavy precipitation that still has to march its way through, at least through about 2 a.m. for Pennsylvania, all of eastern Pennsylvania, all of New Jersey, New York City Metro, southeastern New York. Let's just go southeastern New York and Connecticut. We got a long way to go, several hours of heavy precipitation. And why aren't we seeing a warm up with that southeasterly wind? Why are we starting to see a northwesterly wind starting to take shape? Well, first, at the mid levels, all of the lifting is starting to shift towards the coast, including our 850 millibar low. Again, this is the leading edge. This is the back edge of the lifting here. Matches up very nicely with the back edge of the heavy precipitation here. So this is all marching its way eastward. And you can see that over the past couple of hours, this freezing line hasn't moved all that much because the 850 millibar low is just moving due east. If it was lifting up, let's say, towards Syracuse, then you'd see this strong warm air transport just dominating and driving northward. We're only seeing that at 800 millibars, and even that is starting to get a little bit weaker as we move through. And in fact, hold it, we just got new data come in. And again, not much of a change. Still the same setup here. Okay, there's your freezing line. Still stuck down towards south central New Jersey, just to the south of Philadelphia. Now, this is the surface map, and this is our primary low of 1006 millibars. Here's our new coastal low that's starting to take shape. That's why we're starting to see those winds starting to shift more to the northwest. that's really important because what that's going to do at the lower levels is lock in that low level cold air. So we're not going to see a lot of major warm up here at the surface, which is going to make this continue to be just an icy mess out there as this storm evolves. So radar data, should I say the model data hasn't changed all that much. We continue to expect heavy precipitation to march its way through. This whole mess will really taper off after 2 a.m. and then for Connecticut and Eastern Long Island, let's say about 8 a.m. So the storm's moving quickly. It's producing impressive rates of precipitation. Again, this is coming in at anywhere between 1 to 2 inches per hour in snow and sleet, which is going to add up quite a bit. So, again, I reiterate, if you have to go out tonight, please be careful. And if you don't have to go out tonight, stay indoors, watch the hourly updates, have some hot cocoa, and as always, stay safe out there. See you in an hour.